Hi, and welcome to another one. In this video, I'm going to be talking about AI. Okay, AI is, taking over. I saw job posts about teaching AI, and you'll see videos where everybody's like, "Oh, use AI. Why aren't you using AI?" And you'll go through like these different platforms like Instagram, TikTok, all of these platforms, and you'll see videos of this dilapidated content with people using AI bots impersonating people. It makes you start to question things, and it's all from Satan. It's all about confusion. It's all about you basically questioning what you're seeing with your own eyes. Okay, and God has gave me a revelation about this, like that if the day that
Christ.
come back like like a thief in the night, people are going to be under a great deception at the same time, all the way up until, because at the end of the day, everyone is going to be confessing the truth. They're going to see the truth, but the government is trying so hard. Okay, the powers that be are trying so hard to deceive you. There's this project that is allegedly going on called Project Bluebeam, and essentially it is explained that they are trying to deceive people into thinking the second coming of Christ is an alien attack. That's why you see aliens in commercials. That's why you see them all of a sudden just saying they discovered aliens on the news. And in my opinion, just based off of all of the things I've seen and just the fact that it makes sense. They're the fault. There's no such thing as aliens. They always try to make it seem like we're not on we're not on a circle, or we're not on a sphere spinning 6,600. Like we're not like they really think that we're, so they want you to doubt what you physically see, what you physically hear, because if you doubt that, you're going to, the chances are high that you're going to make a mistake that could end you up in a hot, fiery place. Okay, not believing what you see, and God forbid.
That's another reason why, amongst the infinite benefits of creating that relationship with the Most High, you'll have supernatural discernment.
But this is all the setup to deceive people so much, to the point they want to deceive people so much to the point when
Christ.
it's come back. Like they Satan really, really is working overtime on this. And I just ran across this video. Essentially, Microsoft fires 9,000 employees, workers shocked. This is from a creator, Orlando Minor. Do not know the guy, don't know what he's about. I do watch some of his content. He's funny to me. He just goes over financial stuff. That's what I watch his content for. But whenever I see videos like this, really all of the videos, once you in the truth, you just, everything just makes sense and everything correlates with what is going on in this truth. So I'm going to play just some of the video, fair use. I'm just reacting to content. The playback speed is up. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit more and let you know my thoughts, and we could talk about what this actually means.
Despicable company. And what they did today.
By the way, if you hear like cars going by in the background, the window is open. It's hot. The just need some cool breeze. So just, give me mercy on that. And thanks.
Was disgraceful. The type of they pull with these layoffs that they say, oh, this is helping us run our business better. This is, so we can continue to make high quality products. It's the biggest bunch of fucking bullshit.
I totally get what you're coming from. I mean, this is Microsoft's like what fifth layoff? Wait,
Too much there. He speaks kind of fast already. Put it on a little bit higher.
Who could have seen it coming? Listen, I told you guys, Microsoft will continue to lay off individuals. I know some of you guys didn't believe it. And we see this.
And the reason why I want to play this part of the clip is because a lot of people have so much faith in their job. I'm saying, if you're not working for the kingdom of God, the one who created you, the one who gave you talents, things that made you happy when you were a youth, you are gonna lose. I'm not saying that you can't use these jobs as a stepping stone, but the first lady you seen in the beginning of the video, I guarantee you, she was one of those people. She was working for Microsoft. She probably felt really high. She probably thought she was just the smartest thing next to sliced bread. Like, she probably thought that so highly of these companies, and a lot of people feel and think so highly of these companies, but they do not care about you. We really should be creating our own in this thing, and you seen what happened when we create our own with the Black Wall Street. That wasn't just a street, y'all. That was a whole affluent city of Black people. We had our own grocery stores, we had our own transportation line. We had beautiful houses out there. We had over so many businesses, and they literally burned the entire thing down because they know if we come together as a nation like we did in our history book, the Bible, King James Version, we would be unstoppable, especially since the 400 years is running out or has already. I'm not completely sure about the time frame with that, but we either towards the end or out of it, y'all, because the wealth transfer is happening. Okay. 400 years of slavery is a dungeon. And now you have to make the choice to step into the abundance, to step into what the Lord has for you. But he said that this is their 5th layoff, y'all. I don't know. This people is just weird to me because these are supposed to be quote unquote the super smart people whose resume is laced with certificates and honors, and yet they're too smart for their own good. Like, what would it make you think your job is safe, even if you're not in tech? Okay, I'd be doing DoorDash and Uber. They got robots and cars driving themselves that they're trying to push and implement. We only have a certain amount of time. They got AI art. People are lazy naturally. People want instant gratification naturally. The youth in school are using AI for everything. Back when I was in school, in high school, we did have little cheats, like little things where we could put copy and paste something. If you have to write an essay, you could copy and paste. I'm not proud of this, but you could copy and paste if you're late and put it into a something that could mix up and make it a different sound different, so there's no copyright, and then you can hand it in. But now it's like they could just ask and just tell them to do everything from writing to artwork to speaking. I mean, it's literally these people that go and sign up for these jobs to teach AI, and then there's also people in poor countries who are in difficult situations, so they feel like they have to do these jobs just to get by because they are in difficult situations. But it's all towards the mark of the beast, y'all. Everything leads to the mark of the beast because it lets us know in Revelations, those who take the mark of the beast, you're a dungeon. Like, you're going to a bad place. Okay, there are people that, yes, that aren't going to take it, that are still going to go to a bad place. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to, who did you choose? Are you choosing Christ? Are you choosing to live John 14:15, the situation, King James Version? Are you choosing to show God that you love him and you not all talk? That's why it brings me to this picture that I'm about to show you. This is the picture where I went to Whole Foods. I haven't been to Whole Foods in a minute. I had moved out to Kentucky and it was in the country. So the area that I was in, Whole Foods was really far. It was probably like almost an hour and some change, or around an hour drive. And who about to be trying to go back and forth over there? It's already expensive enough. So I ended up finally going to Whole Foods after I moved back out here in Philly. After I moved back out to the city, I go there and I see the pay with your hand option. Now, something was brought to my attention through the Most High that definitely threw me for a loop and made me really look over my life. I be using Apple Pay. Now, I didn't take the code, I didn't take the, the 2020 okey pokey where people were dancing their way into these clinics and letting them slice them with the sword. If you catch my drift, you gotta be careful how you say certain stuff on here. but I knew what it was all leading to. I think I'm strong enough through faith, through God, because God is the one who made me through this testimony, through this wilderness, to know what the truth is, and to never ever ever sell out to these companies, or never ever let them try to use materialistic things, try to use food, try to use your job resources to try to break and bend you so they could hack you, okay, because that's what that is. But I used, because we, you get a debit card or whatever the case is, it has a chip on it. Everything is a lineup to slowly condition you and make you think and just get used to something, even though I knew what was going on. But I know daggone well I'm not going to that extent. Once stuff start getting to, when people try to start saying you forced to do X, Y, and Z, you can't force me to do anything, okay? Because that's why God gave us free will. So the chips in the card, the tap pay with your card, the tap Apple Pay, Google Pay, those were all things to start to condition people to get used to the contactless. And I'll admit, it definitely is more convenient not to have to carry your wallet around and stuff like that when you have your phone all the daggone time, something that is also annoying. But the truth is that convenience will lead to chaos and destruction, okay? And you don't want to be in that situation, please, okay? For me, strong enough to know, hey, I'm not, and it made me make a decision to put away all that. Like, yeah, you have your debit card, sometimes you have to pay something over line, as long as obviously you not get in the market of beast, like, obviously you're not, don't put yourself in the situation where you putting something in your body. Like, no, no. It's like a part of me just wants to just have carry, always hold cash on me, but they definitely punish you for having cash. If you're strong enough to know the situation, in my opinion, I feel like just take it to God, really. Just take it to God. But at the end of the day, um
And that's why God put it in me to, as they're conditioning, trying to put phones away and have these glasses to put it on your face, to be unconditioning, to be detaching, okay, to be getting out of the ways of this system, because they're trying to put people in a very bad place, okay. The mark of the beast is the mark. That's it. That's the point where there's no return. And this, all of this build up that they're doing, like I said, the cards and the phones and all that, that's the build up. But that's why I don't even use Apple Pay now, and I'm starting to carry more cash on me, even up until whatever they decide that they're not doing the cash system. But you also need to be investing in land. You need to be investing in your own things, because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not taking that. That's a straight fact. You have to stand on business. This is your soul. This is your soul you talking about. So, and we have to be with our Father. Like, that's period.
we are going towards a cashless system. So you want to invest where you can invest and just know the truth and pick up your Bible, King James Version. But it made me really think, like, I'm not even reaching for like the tab of Apple Pay like that anymore, because it's like that made me feel so uncomfortable, like looking at that. And then the situations that I feel like God is like kind of waking me up more to dag, like, these people are really trying to move towards this type of way. We need to detach and unbrainwash from these systems and get you some land, get you put some investments. Money is not the root of all evil. People loving it, people loving wealth, people, the greed is, okay. God said use money as a defense. There's nothing wrong with you having bread, nothing wrong with you having abundance. Seek that, use that as your defense, use that as a tool, okay, because that's all it is. It's a tool, not to be loved, but a tool to use it to break free, get out of the system, and leave a legacy for your generations. But with all that being said, I know I ain't even really watched the video that much. That's why I said it's fair use. Just the guy, he's pretty funny. Um,
young lady here, she's voicing her
he
opinion
has this
saying that
laugh
Microsoft
on
is
him.
a horrible company. It's a horrible company. And I'm like, listen, it's not like you didn't see the patterns.
Did not tell you. Did not tell you. It was just a matter of time.
Listen, I get you. You're saying it's a horrible company and everything like that. But at the end of the day, it's a corporation. It's a company. And we know how companies act. Companies act for their own interests.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it.
See how they trying to
Base
advertise
44,
this stuff? Like,
a
think about they
complete
want
AI
this all
creation
towards the marketing
platform
these people. This is a
made for-
commercial.
And listen, when I tell you these corporations aren't loyal and Microsoft's on its 5th round of layoffs, is it really a surprise?
Use your common sense.
My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys.
Well, y'all get the gist of it. I do have a book out also, Melanated and Expecting. If you're expecting you a target, okay, they try to intoxicate the newer generations. In this book, I go over years worth of edification, things that I've learned, things that some things you can't talk about on the internet. I'm always adding to it as well, so you'd always get the updated version. If you want to check out that link and show me some support because you've been edified and you want to get more edification, you could go ahead and hit the link in the description. But more importantly, seek the Most High, create that relationship, y'all, and open up the pages of God's Word. Bible King James Version is the one that I recommend. And stay sober minded out here on these spiritual streets. Peace.